Hello, everybody, and welcome into the broadcast. My name is Samuel Reese, and I am coming to you live this afternoon here across YouTube, Periscope, and Twitch. And what an afternoon of football we have in the UEFA Europa League quarterfinals. The stage is set. It's the first leg of all four quarterfinals in the UEFA Europa League. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. And, welcome to the show. Over the next few hours, I will be bringing to you whip-around coverage of all four quarterfinals. So I'm not covering just one of the quarterfinals. I'm covering all of them. So sit back, enjoy the action. You won't miss a goal, and you won't miss any of the action tonight around the grounds in Europe. And I'm looking forward to it. We've had some great Champions League matches the last couple of days. Unfortunately, I couldn't be on the call for any of them because I was busy after school. But I am available today for the Europa League quarterfinals and all of the games kicking off as we speak at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. 9 p.m. local for most of the games. 8 p.m. local for the Arsenal game. So here are the four matches coming your way today. In Croatia, it's Dinamo Zagreb hosting Villarreal. Meanwhile, in the Netherlands, it's Ajax taking on Roma in what's probably the highlight fixture in the quarterfinal round of this competition. In England, it's Arsenal hosting Slavia Prague. Slavia Prague, who have done very well in this competition. And the fairy tale story, Granada hosting the Giants, Manchester United. And that's where we'll start in Spain. Granada, who've made it all the way to the quarterfinals of Europa League, trying to pull off an upset and defeat Man United as we are underway in all of these matches. And here's Granada with an early chance. It's Kennedy's ball in, and it will be dealt with. Man United clear the area, as it will be Man United going from left to right in this first half. Granada right to left. Granada in their traditional red and white kits. Man United, meanwhile, in their all-black kits for this one. 4 games, all taking place simultaneously. It's the first legs of the UEFA Europa League quarterfinals. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Bruno Fernandes, who's been superb for Manchester United ever since he made the move to Man U, looking to help the English side against Granada, as Man United will look to win it all in this tournament. That's the goal. Diego Martinez is head coach of Granada, as we will switch over for the first time today. Elsewhere in Europe, we go to London, England, where Arsenal are hosting Slavia Prague. Slavia Prague in all black, going from right to left in this first half. Arsenal in their home reds, going from left to right. Off we go. It's been an Arsenal team that have struggled greatly in this in the Premier League. Maybe the Europa League is where they can find some hope. In fact, it's their only route to qualifying for the Champions League next year. Keep in mind, the Europa League winner does qualify for next season's Champions League. The ball into the midfield. Zagreb in possession. Down the sideline, header won by Arsenal, controlled by Granit Xhaka. Some pressure here, and Arsenal will win a goal kick as Cedric sent it off of a Zagreb attacker. Mikel Arteta in charge of Arsenal, of course. All right, in my opinion, the best quarterfinal matchup in the Europa League this season, Ajax and Roma. Here's an early chance maybe for the hosts, as that cross was cut out, and now it's taken back the other way by Roma. Great ball forward for Dzeko. Dzeko, the Bosnian, with a great ball in, just out of the reach of the sliding Pellegrini. It will be chased down in the near corner by Villarreal. But what an early opportunity for Roma to break through. This seems like a fixture where it'll really be a coin flip as to who goes through to the semifinal. These two teams so evenly matched. It's been, an up and down season for Roma in Serie A. For Ajax, on the other hand, well, currently in the Dutch Eredivisie, it's very close in the table. Ajax, though, are looking to be in pretty decent shape heading into the final stretch of the season, as we'll now head to Croatia, where Dinamo Zagreb are taking on Villarreal. Zagreb coming off of that thrilling comeback victory over Tottenham in the round of 16. Just what a second leg that was. Dinamo Zagreb pulling off the impossible. And now they face a solid Villarreal side who are led by Unai Emery, who of course won the Europa League 3 times when he was in charge of Sevilla. Oh yeah, looking at their Eredivisie standings, Ajax are now actually 11 points clear of second. I didn't realize the gap is that big now. Meanwhile, here in the Zagreb-Villarreal game, it was Carlos Bacca with the through ball, but comfortably handled by the Zagreb keeper, Livakovic. Challenge there from Ademi, and a free kick awarded to the Spanish side. Yep, there's the late tackle from Ademi, the holding mid. Let's go back to Spain. Granada against Man United. 5 minutes played. Here's an early chance. Pogba's shot blocked at the edge of the 18-yard box, as it's now controlled on the far side of the pitch by Herrera. And Granada will win a throw. The throw and sent down the sideline. Now Trigueros with the ball ahead. And unfortunately, we've had a streaker enter the pitch. Some disturbing images, to say the least. There are no fans allowed for this match due to COVID-19, but somehow one snuck in. And he will be handled by security as he came sprinting across the pitch from the far side. So that streaker is handled by security as we get ready to resume play. It'll be a Granada throw-in in the attacking third. No score in the early stages. No goals yet in the 4 matches taking place simultaneously. As that's lost by Diaz, it will be a Man United throw now. With it, here's Wan-Bissaka. A clean challenge. Yeah, and then Pogba in retaliation committing the foul, and he'll be given a yellow card as well. So Paul Pogba receives an early booking, the first booking of the match. And this will set up a Granada free kick in a dangerous area. Kennedy was the one fouled. The lunging leg of Pogba. His poor first touch really let him down. And yeah, that's a very, very risky challenge from Pogba. He caught Kennedy right on the ankle. Kennedy, who spent a little bit of time with Chelsea in the Premier League, now playing with Granada in Spain. And as I say, this sets up a free kick in a very promising position as Kennedy's attended to by the medical staff. It could be, pretty serious. Looking at the replay, It definitely did not look comfortable for Kennedy. As we'll now head over to London, Arsenal and Slavia Prague. No score early on. Lacazette on the chase, but that's handled by Kolar. In the round of 32, Arsenal defeated Benfica 4-3 on aggregate. And then in the last round, it was a 3-2 victory over Olympiacos. So by no means has Arsenal, got to this stage of the competition with ease. There was definitely some stress in the opening 2 rounds of the knockout stage. Slavia Prague, meanwhile, impressively defeated Leicester 2-0 in the round of 32. And then in the round of 16, knocked off Rangers 3-1. So it's been impressive so far from Slavia Prague in the knockout stages. We'll see if they can continue this run against an Arsenal team who's been wildly inconsistent and very disappointing in league play. And as I say, this is huge for Arsenal because it'll be their only path to making the Champions League next year if they do go on to win this whole tournament. This is played ahead towards, I believe it was Sima, but he could not control it. And now the Arsenal keeper, Bernd Leno, will play it out wide for Bellerin. All right, back to Holland. Ajax, Roma. This game definitely had a lot of hype coming into it. And from a fanless stadium in Amsterdam, it is 0-0 early on. All these games about 10 minutes in. Ajax defeated Lille 4-2 in the round of 32, and then a 5-0 thrashing against Young Boys in the round of 16, and an early opportunity across the face of goal. Dzeko's effort going just wide. I believe it might have been tipped by the Ajax keeper, Scherpen's glove. Let's see the replay here. Or did it slip right by? No, it looked like it was just out of the reach of Scherpen. But fortunately for him, Dzeko's shot did not find the far corner. Instead, just went wide of the goal. And no score early on. All right, let's go to Croatia in Zagreb, where Dinamo Zagreb are hosting Villarreal. Dinamo Zagreb defeated Krasnodar 4-2 in the round of 32. And then there's a 3-2 victory against Tottenham, as I mentioned, in comeback fashion last round, as this deflected effort is parried aside by Rulli. What a chance for Dinamo Zagreb here. The left-footed strike from Meyer. And in the end, Rulli did a nice job of making sure that ball went wide of the target. It will be a corner kick on the far side for Dinamo Zagreb. And it will be Meyer to take it. Villarreal defeated Salzburg 4-1 in the round of 32. And Dynamo Kiev 4-0 in the last round. The ball pinballing inside the 6. Eventually it's cleared away, but it will be yet another corner kick for Zagreb on the other side of the pitch. It was Lauritsen who nearly got to it. And now let's head to Spain. Granada with a chance here in the attacking third. The deflected shot, though, scooped up at the near post by David De Gea. There's been a lot of talk about De Gea. Will he stay with Man United? How much longer will he be with the club? Is he still the number one keeper going forward? I still think, he's a world-class keeper. Although, he's getting up there in age. He has had some blunders. Has been a bit more inconsistent the last couple of years compared to when he was in his prime. But we'll see. It'll be interesting development as Pogba looks to sell the foul, but the referee not having 1 second of that awards a throw in to Granada. Thanks everyone for tuning in. It's UEFA Europa League quarterfinal action whip-around coverage here on YouTube, Periscope, and Twitch, bringing you around the grounds throughout Europe. All four quarterfinals simultaneously taking place as we speak. As Rashford had his kit tugged, it will be a free kick awarded to Man United. Let's head to the game featuring another English club, Arsenal. They're taking on Slavia Prague, and it's Slavia Prague on the attack. They haven't lost, by the way, in 21 matches, with 16 wins in that span, and that left-footed strike sails just over the bar. It was an ambitious effort from distance by Provad, but he wasn't too far off target in the end. It's a great outswinging delivery, which fell nicely to Provad. Just couldn't keep it down enough. But Slavia Prague certainly threatening in the early stages at the Emirates Stadium in London. That ball's out of bounds on the far side for an Arsenal throw. No goals yet in any of the four quarterfinal matchups taking place. 15 minutes into all of them. We've got Arsenal into the attacking third. Here's Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe accelerating. Great cross. Popped into the air. And it will be snagged out of the air by Kolar, the keeper of Slavia Prague. I'll tell you what, that's some menacing pace down the left wing from Emil Smith Rowe. He was actually with the U21 England team during the international break as they participated in the under-21 Euros. However, England surprisingly eliminated in the group stage. They failed to qualify out of their group. Now let's head to Ajax and Roma. On the left wing, it's Pellegrini. Nope, rather it's Spinazzola on that far side. Great ball in. Dzeko in the area. He will leave it. Now cut to the penalty spot. Sent away by Ajax. Now a strike from distance. Oh, what a save. It was struck very cleanly by Cristante, the center back, as a matter of fact. But Sherpin, the Ajax keeper, did well. But that ball certainly had some movement on it. Not a bad effort whatsoever from Cristante. Ajax, by the way, are winless in their last 10 home games against Italian clubs. They've struggled greatly at home against Italian sides. We'll see how this one plays out against AS Roma. That cross too far away from the penalty area. Alvarez sends it downfield for Ajax, all the way to the Roma keeper Lopez. All right, we go back to Zagreb. 0-0. Villarreal in possession. Back with the keeper Rulli. Villarreal wearing their traditional yellow kits, all yellow. Villarreal in dark blue, I guess you could call it. Villarreal obviously expected to go through, but Dinamo Zagreb, after pulling off the upset against Tottenham, certainly have the belief that they can pull off this upset. We'll see how difficult that proves to be for them. They're actually the first-time quarterfinalist in the Europa League. This is the furthest Dinamo Zagreb have ever gone in a European competition. Here's Ivanovic. Now Orsic. Orsic has it taken away along the sideline. The steal by Foyth. Here's Foyth. Foyth back to Albiol. Torres up the middle of the pitch. Villarreal have something going here. Now wide. Here is Chukwueze. Chukwueze with the cross. Headed away, but kept in play on this near side by Foyth. We'll head back over to Granada and Man United. A free kick here for Manchester United. Marcus Rashford standing over it. Will he produce the first goal of the night? No goals yet in the 4 matches taking place. Here's the strike. And it's sent over the bar. Rashford with not quite the effort he was seeking. 0-0 the score. 19 minutes played. A disappointed look on the face of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And it'll be a goal kick for Granada. The Spanish side looking to pull off the upset and defeat mighty Manchester United. The header won momentarily by Harry Maguire on Bissaka. We'll switch fields, now out on the far side. 17 goals and 49 European appearances for Marcus Rashford. Not too shabby. Rashford has certainly delivered on the biggest stage. And Granada here force a turnover upon Man United. They enter the box. That's driven in. And it's sent away immediately by Victor Lindelof. Lindelof, who before making the move to Man United, played for Benfica in Portugal. Rashford going down, and a foul is called. All right, let's go back to Croatia. Dinamo Zagreb 0, Villarreal 0. This is sent out wide to Chukwueze. Chukwueze's cross headed away from danger by Zagreb. It is kept in play. Villarreal, by the way, are seeking their first major club trophy. They've never won a European competition. This is played out wide. Oh, what a chance. Closing down the angle, though, was Livakovic. A nice stop by the Zagreb keeper. The angle was certainly tight after Livakovic cut down that angle. And the strike from Pedraza saved by the left leg of Livakovic, which in the end forced the ball to go over the crossbar. It will set up a corner kick. Villarreal with a set-piece opportunity. Just over 20 minutes played, and all 4 quarterfinals simultaneously taking place right now. Here's an in-swinging ball. Punched away by Livakovic. But back into the box. Here comes Foyt to the near post. The effort just wide of the target from Moreno. Moreno certainly coming close. His effort into the side netting, just trying to lunge his left foot out at that ball to make contact as he braced for the challenge. And we'll now head to the Netherlands. Ajax 0, Roma 0. When will we get our first golazo of the evening? None so far out of the 4 games taking place, but here come Roma. Played into Dzeko. Dzeko right to the keeper. A comfortable save in the end for Sherpen. This game taking place in Amsterdam. Dzeko of Bosnia and Herzegovina. with 44 goals in 104 European appearances. He's been around for a while, Dzeko. Most of his career spent with AS Roma. And now an injury concern here for the Italian side. Spinazzola down for Roma. As we'll hop over to Spain, Granada against Man United. Granada looking to prevent Man U from scoring what would be a crucial away goal. If they can do that, then they'll certainly set themselves up nicely heading into that second leg at Old Trafford. Throw in taken by Neva. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in on this Thursday afternoon in the United States, where I am. Thursday night in Europe, where these 4 quarterfinals in the Europa League are taking place. This ball finds Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka with a poor pass. All the way back to Maguire. And in the end, it's a foul committed by Granada. Herrera following through the backside of Scott McTominay. McTominay of Scotland. 25 minutes in. No score in all 4 matches taking place around Europe in the quarterfinals of the UEFA Europa League. Let's go to Croatia once more. Zagreb and Villarreal in a deadlock as well. And here come the Yellow Submarine. Space here for Chukwueze. Chukwueze on his left foot. Nice pass, but the first touch too far ahead. It fell nicely for Trigueros, but in the end, it was a comfortable save for Livakovic, who sent it away after the heavy first touch from Trigueros. Well, it's a looping ball. Not a good one. Picked off by Dinamo Zagreb. Can they capitalize here? The steal from Ivanusec. Now edge of the box. It's a nice recovery as Capu wins it back. But it's turned over up the middle again. Ademi. Now Meyer to the back post. It could not find the runner Ivanusec. Free-flowing action, though, as switching fields here is Parejo. Zagreb, by the way, have not conceded in their last 8 home matches. It's been quite impressive from Zagreb at home. And now here come the home side. Good play by Zagreb. The chip to the back post. The header from Orsic is in. And we have our first goal of the night. Or do we? No, the flag's been raised. And the effort from Orsic will not count. Offsides is called. Let's take a look back at this replay. It was on the original ball. Villarreal with an extremely high line, essentially at midfield. And just one step ahead was Atim Ven on the original ball played into Villarreal's half. That's where the offsides was. Mislav Orsic was the hero against Tottenham. He scored a hat trick, all 3 goals in the second leg of that round of 16 fixture against Tottenham, where Dinamo Zagreb came back from 2-0 down after the first leg to win on aggregate 3-2 after extra time. Orsic was incredible. He thought he had a goal there, but it is chopped off, and so we're still seeking our first goal in all 4 quarterfinals taking place. Let's hop over to the capital of England. Arsenal leading the attack is Saka. Now it's Lacazette, but it's sent high and wide, not the strike Lacazette was seeking. It was a poor effort in the end. Just with all that time and space, Could not even put it on target. Wasn't close to doing so. The Frenchman. It was actually a Thomas Partey leading the attack. Set up Lacazette nicely, but he got his footing all wrong on that effort. And the reaction from Mikel Arteta tells the whole story. It's been that type of season for Arsenal, but the Europa League is their one hope at this stage of the season, as they currently sit 10th in the Premier League, which is just astonishing, really. So Arsenal trying to play with some tempo here. Quick throw and taken by Bellerin, the right back for the Gunners. One of the veteran players for this Arsenal team. Now it's Rob Holding. Closing in on the half-hour mark. Great through ball here. The flag remains down. In on goal is Bukayo Saka. He sent it just wide. The left-footed strike. Although the flag has now gone up, so it would not have counted. Saka scored in the round of 32, first leg tie against Benfica. Ooh, I don't know. He looked on to me, but in the end, Saka unable to finish. That's when he has to put away, regardless of the fact that he was offside. Couldn't tuck into that far post. You can see what he was trying to do. Could not execute. And Mikel Arteta's frustration mounting at this point. Arsenal have created countless opportunities against Slavia Prague so far. Only 3 shots despite the domination in possession, though. As we'll head back to Spain, Granada, Man U. We're still seeking our first goal, folks. Can we get one? Oh, that curling effort. Wide of the far post. It was Marcus Rashford with the strike that went wide of the target. Man United have certainly had their own good looks so far. Fernandes' original strike blocked, and then Rashford trying to curl it upper 90 into that far post. Wasn't too far off of attaining the goal, but Man United are left still searching for their opening goal of the game. We go to Holland now. Ajax Roma. This was certainly the quarterfinal that I was most looking forward to coming into the night. Roma looking to play out of the back. It is taken away here by Neres. But the pass from Alvarez off the mark. It is won back in the midfield by Klaassen. And the cross from Neres does take a deflection over the end line. A corner kick on the way for Ajax, who are leading the Eredivisie standings in the Netherlands. And now looking to make a deep run in the Europa League. Stern test in Roma, but definitely doable to come out on top. Someone labeled them the favorites. It's played on the ground by Tadic. Floated into Martinez. Ball bouncing off of Klaassen. He wasn't in offside position, but it does not matter. Advantage played because here's a counter-attacking chance for Roma at the other end. Slowing it down will be Dzeko as he looks for support, or rather Pellegrini. He is fouled. The challenge there from Alvarez. Let's go to Spain once more. Ball to the near post. It's sent into the side netting. It's probably Granada's best look yet at the half-hour mark. The cross was a really good one, and most impressively, it was kept in play down that right side by Puertas. The shot, though, off the mark, and at the other end, Marcus Rashford dispatches that opportunity, and we finally have our first goal of the game. A brilliant chance at one end for Granada, and then Man United capitalize at the other. It's Rashford's 18th goal in 49 European appearances. And Man United get a goal that they were rather expecting at this stage. Man U working it out of the back, and boom, there off they went. Just a brilliant through ball. They were still showing the replay of the Granada chance as this was all transpiring. What a first touch to take it down by Rashford. And the composure, absolutely top notch. What a touch to take it down, and what a touch to slot it into the bottom right corner. 1-0, Man U lead. So our first goal of the night has come at last. And Granada will now have to really be attacking minded, much more so than they were probably a couple minutes ago. All right, so our first goal has finally come. Maybe that's a sign of a lot more goals to come elsewhere. We'll see. We go to Croatia. Dinamo Zagreb with the ball. Heel pass. Meyer. Orsic. Just over. Orsic would have liked to have done better. But Dinamo Zagreb certainly looking good in the attacking third. Orsic has 19 goals this season, which does lead the team. Number 99 for Dinamo Zagreb. Certainly the man they rely on often up top. And he usually produces. A hat trick last round against Tottenham. The shot 6-4 Villarreal. This has probably been the most open game out of the lot. And here come Villarreal down the right wing. It's Chukwueze. Good defending. It took a bit of an awkward redirection, but it floats right into the hands of goalkeeper Livakovic. Nice defending in the end by the left back, Gvardiol. About 10 minutes away from halftime in all these matches. 1 goal so far, and that came from Marcus Rashford for Manchester United. And that ball just too far ahead, out of the reach of Orsic. Played by Ristovski, the right back for Dinamo Zagreb, who was formerly with Sporting in Portugal. Let's go back to England. Arsenal, Slavia, Prague. No score in this tie either. 10 minutes to play in the opening half. Here comes Slavia Prague. Not enough pace on the left-footed strike by Olajinka. Olajinka with a lot of goals this season for Slavia Prague. Him and Sima up top for the Czech side. That's how to play for an Arsenal throw. Cedric to take it. Cedric, who was with Southampton for quite a while before making the move to Arsenal about a year ago. Into Willian, the former Chelsea man. But he just lost control on the sideline and it's turned right back over to Slavia Prague. Yeah, Prague will definitely be happy with how this first half has played out so far. There's no denying that. Header away by Smith Rowe. Lacazette tries to come away with it, and he will. Maybe space can open up here for the Gunners. Ahead it goes to Bukayo Saka. Saka into the box. Plenty of time. goes down. He will earn a free kick for Arsenal. The referee was right there to see it all. The challenge coming from Provad. Maybe a bit harsh, but free kick called nonetheless. And what a chance here for Arsenal to break the deadlock. All right. Well, while they get set for that free kick, we'll go back to the Netherlands. Ajax hosting Roma. No score in this match either. Here's Klaassen with a karate kick pass. The return ball could not get to him, although now it does. Klaassen lays it out wide. Back to Klaassen. There's the finish. And Ajax breaking through. It's the big Dane, Davy Klaassen, with his 8th goal in his last 16 appearances. He's been on a tear for Ajax as of late. And there's another goal. A poor giveaway from Roma. But Klaassen and Ajax there to capitalize. It seemed like Roma had it. And then just a poor pass and a miscommunication. Klaassen right there, passing it out wide, getting it back, and putting it away. 1-0, Ajax strike first. Well, how about that? A big goal for the leaders in Eredivisie. And back to that Arsenal free kick. Lacazette steps up to take it, but it's driven straight into the wall. Now back across. No one able to get a touch on it. Now here's Cedric to the end line. Cedric floats one in. The header tipped over. A superb save from the Slavia Prague keeper, Kolar. Arsenal knocking on the doorstep. They've had 15 different scores this season, which leads the UEFA Europa League. And that's what's been funny about this Arsenal team. They've struggled greatly in the Premier League, but have found success so far in the Europa League. Now, obviously, the goal is to win it, and this is just the quarterfinal stage. But Arsenal have looked solid in this competition, despite being abysmal in domestically speaking in the Premier League. We've had 2 goals total around the grounds, one in Amsterdam and the other in Granada. Man U on top of Granada. Ajax just took the lead over Roma, and we're scoreless in the other 2 fixtures, including the one I am tuned into right now, Arsenal Slavia Prague. But right as I say that, we're going to head back to Spain. Granada, Man U. 5 minutes to play in the half in all of these matches. It's a free kick from a ways out for Granada. It's a nice ball, though. And it struck the post from a very tight angle. Cleared away out for a throw. De Gea might have got a touch to it. Granada have lost their last 3 matches, which is their longest losing streak on the season. So they have been in a bit of a slump lately in La Liga. Sorry, it went out for a corner. If Granada can get one back, then that changes the whole complexion of this fixture. It'll be an outswinging ball in towards the near post, flicked on to the back post, taken down nicely, but sent wide. The opportunity was there. Left wide open was Soldado. And yeah, he probably should have done much better in that position. But Man United hold on to the 1-goal lead up to this point as we close in on first half stoppage time and all 4 quarterfinals taking place in the Europa League. Thursday nights made for Europa League. And was there a tug there? Yes, there was. Foul called against Dinamo Zagreb, and a yellow card will also be issued. Luke Shaw will miss the next match, actually, with that yellow. So that's something to keep in mind. No Shaw for the second leg, who's had, you could argue, a revival this season. He's had a great season so far. But a costly yellow card to pick up there. And now it's Granada with another good opportunity from a set piece. Standing over it, it appears, is Diaz. Granada looking for the equalizer. Soldado could not get it, but it was last touched by a Man United player. I believe it was actually Bruno Fernandes, and it will be a corner kick. Yeah, Fernandes has got a touch to it. Corner kick on the far side of the pitch. And now as we sent deep, oh, what a strike on the volley. Kennedy, the good attempt, but De Gea swallows it up. All right, back to Croatia. No score between Zagreb and Villarreal. Here's Trigueros. Trigueros on the left-hand side now. Nice ball out wide for Baca. Baca looking to cross it in, shouting for a handball, and a penalty will be awarded. A spot kick on the way, and this is Villarreal's chance to break through. I'd certainly like to see a replay of that, and here we go. It was very close proximity. The right arm was out there, but the defender, Theophile Catherine, was very close. That's a bit harsh. It was actually Moreno who was sending in the cross. Theophile will be feeling disappointed in that decision. There wasn't really anything he could do about it, but a penalty kick is awarded. VAR always has the capability of overturning the decision, of course. So I'm sure this will be reviewed, but as of right now, it will be a penalty kick for Villarreal. We'll see if that decision stands as this is being checked. I don't know. It definitely seemed harsh to me. The question now becomes, do you have enough evidence to overturn the original ruling? And it doesn't look like they do. As Moreno himself steps up to take this penalty kick. The Spaniard has 23 goals this season, which does lead the team. And will he deliver here? Yes, he will. A left-footed strike straight down the middle. Moreno composed as you like. And Villarreal have broken the deadlock in Croatia. Unai Emery's side strike first just before the halftime point. And now Dinamo Zagreb will have to fight back, something they're very well capable of doing, as we saw against Tottenham. But it's certainly a big goal for Villarreal right before the interval. Great finish from Moreno. It's always risky going down the middle like that, but he took the gamble, and it paid off. Livakovic diving the wrong way. So 1-0 in that match. So we've had a goal in every match but the Arsenal-Prague match. Meanwhile, in Spain, Granada and Manchester United have reached halftime. Marcus Rashford's goal, the difference between the two sides at the break. So far, so good for Man United on the road. They get that away goal. We'll now go to London, where Arsenal and Slavia Prague have also reached halftime. No stoppage time necessary. And that's the only scoreless game out of the 4 taking place right now. And we'll see if that game, the only goalless one, will deliver more so in the second half than in the first half. Ajax and Roma also reaching halftime. Davy Klaasen's 39th minute strike has put the Dutch side on top. Roma look to fight back in the second half of play. That should be an interesting second 45 minutes in the first leg. Zagreb and Villarreal, meanwhile, have also reached the break. So all four quarterfinals have reached halftime. In this one between Zagreb and Villarreal, Gerard Moreno's 44th minute penalty kick is the difference between the two sides. Villarreal with that all-important away goal. Zagreb with some work to do heading into the second half. All right, we've reached halftime around the grounds. I'll be back after a quick break for the halftime report recapping all four quarterfinals in the Europa League. Stay tuned. Welcome back into the broadcast, everybody. It's Whiparound coverage of all four first leg quarterfinals in the UEFA Europa League. 3 goals so far between the 4 games. Only 1 game scoreless, and that's Arsenal Slavia Prague. It's Villarreal leading Zagreb 1-0. Ajax up on Roma 1-0. And I'll go over the highlights starting with this game. Granada trailing Man United 1-0, and Man United with a first half performance that they'll be pleased about. Rashford was not too far away in about the 27th minute, but he would find a goal moments later. Just a great ball played over the top into the path of Rashford. Beautiful first touch to take it down, and a very composed finish with the defender on his back, the keeper closing in. Brilliant stuff from Marcus Rashford to put Man United in the lead. And so far, so good for a team that certainly will be looking to win this competition. Another English side, Arsenal, in action against Slavia Prague. As I mentioned, the only goalless game at the half. And Slavia Prague actually had a fair share of opportunities in this first half. An effort going just over the bar about 14 minutes in. Bukayo Saka with the opportunity of the game, really, in the 29th minute, which he would put wide. It did appear he was onside. The flag was raised afterwards, but I'm sure if that had gone in, it would have been reviewed and probably would have counted. It's one Saka simply needs to finish. Then, 39 minutes in, a header by Holding. Great effort, but an even better save. Brilliant save, actually, from the Prague keeper. And that's why we are scoreless at the interval, despite a couple of really good chances for Arsenal to take the lead. Ajax Roma, much anticipated matchup in Amsterdam. Dzeko had an opportunity early. Then a quarter hour in, another chance from distance. It was a superb strike, really, from Cristante. But a fine save, a spectacular save, as a matter of fact, by the Ajax keeper, Scherpen. And then Ajax would finally break the deadlock, 39th minute. Miscommunication, and Klaassen was there to pounce. Ball out wide, and then played back to Klaassen, who'd slotted into the empty net, really. Just great build-up play as Ajax were able to capitalize off the Roma mistake. And now Roma with some work to do to get back into this series. So yeah, that's the score in Amsterdam. Dinamo Zagreb hosting Villarreal meanwhile. And 10 minutes in, what a chance for Zagreb. Meyer's effort saved at the bottom left corner. Fine stop. And then another chance off of a corner kick 11 minutes in. It was actually Dinamo Zagreb with more of the opportunities early on. And those chances would continue. 25 minutes in, a 2-on-1. Orsic with a chance at the back post. His header would go in. However, the flag would be raised because Villarreal were playing a very high line, just about at midfield. And the original ball played into Villarreal's half of the pitch. That's where the offsides occurred. And so Zagreb thought they had the first goal, but instead, Villarreal would grab it. 42nd minute. It would be a penalty kick awarded. I think it's a bit of a harsh handball to call just because of the close proximity of the defender, but nonetheless, Theophile is penalized, and stepping up to take it and putting it away was Gerard Moreno. Moreno with a cool and collected finish right down the middle. The keeper guessing diving to the right, but it is Villarreal with the lead at the break. Definitely some fascinating first leg fixtures in the quarterfinal round of the Europa League. I appreciate you guys tuning into the broadcast. Just around the corner will be the second half. Marcus Rashford delivering for Man United. Villarreal converting from the spot, and Davy Klaassen scoring for Ajax. Those are the 3 goals so far. The second half of all these matches just around the corner. Stay right where you are. It's the Europa League action across YouTube, Periscope, and Twitch. Welcome back into the halftime report. 1-0 in 3 of the matches taking place. No score in one of them. That's Arsenal Slavia Prague as we get set for second half action. And when it comes to the unmissable moments in the first half of games around the ground, well, one of them has to be the Marcus Rashford goal. What a brilliant goal it was to put Man United in the lead against Granada. Man United look to carry that momentum into the second half. We'll see if they can do so. The 4 quarterfinals about to kick off the second half right after this quick break. Don't go anywhere. It's Whiparound coverage of the Europa League quarterfinals. Welcome back into the broadcast, everybody. Here we go. The second halves of all 4 quarterfinal games in the Europa League about to kick off. We will start with Granada against Manchester United. Thanks all for tuning in. Hope you all are having a wonderful Thursday, and hopefully we have some more wonderful Europa League action, as it looks like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is set to make a halftime change as Alex Telles will come into the match. I'd assume he's replacing Luke Shaw, although we will wait for confirmation of that as Telles gets set to enter the pitch. And we get set for the start of the second half in all 4 quarterfinal matches. Whiparound coverage coming to you live. All right. Well, while they're getting set to start the second half, we've already got a match that started the second half. That's Arsenal Slavia Prague. And excuse me, has a penalty been given here? Or was it just outside the box? I don't know. I cut to this game right as Arsenal were on the attack. Let's see here. Just outside the box, a foul called, a yellow card handed out as well. But what a free kick opportunity this will be for Arsenal to get the second half started. Saka just too quick in the end for the defender Zima. And that's the only way Saka could be stopped. And so here comes the Arsenal set piece. This is the only scoreless game out of the 4 quarterfinals taking place today in the Europa League. All right, here is the free kick. Willian and Xhaka standing over the ball. The wall is set for Prague. They have 4 on it. Granit Xhaka with his eyes on the goal. Same for Willian. Here's Willian. Oh, he struck the post. Willian, a set-piece specialist in his days with Chelsea, and what an effort this was, curling it around the wall, looking to tuck it inside that near post. Just not quite enough bend, but a superb effort from Willian. And Arsenal have come so close time and time again to finding the opening goal of this game, but it remains 0-0. Great effort that from Willian, but unable to find the back of the net. And here come Prague on the attack. It's stolen in the midfield, but that's going to be played too far ahead of the ensuing Olajinka. And now, for the first time this second half, let's head to Amsterdam, Holland. Ajax 1, Roma 0 is the score. Ajax scoring late in that first half off of a mistake from Roma. And another mistake here that's given away by the keeper, Lopez. Flowed in. What a touch. And now trying to get a shot off was Tadic. Back outside the box. It comes to range. However, it appeared as though Tadic was in an offside position. Certainly some scary moments at the back for Roma. They have not done a good job playing it out of the back. And Roma fortunate that they don't trail by 2. Ajax have won their last 10 home Europa League matches, second most all time in Europa League. And even without the fans, they've been superb at home. Looking to continue that winning streak tonight. So far, so good. Here's a ball into the near post. Nice sliding tackle as it was cut out at the last second. Ball sent in from Gravenberg. And sliding in. I couldn't quite tell who it was for Roma, but a phenomenal intervention at the last moment. Let's go to Dinamo Zagreb against Villarreal. The visitors, Villarreal, with the lead. Just underway in the second half in all 4 quarterfinals. And here's the corner kick. Paco Alcacer, by the way, is into the game for Villarreal. It was sent in by Parejo. Now outside the penalty area. A one-time effort blocked in front. It's now won back by Villarreal. That pass, though, given away. Won back quickly by the yellow submarine. This one floated in. Headed away by Ristovski. We've had 3 goals today out of the 4 quarterfinals taking place. I was hoping for more golazzos. Hopefully we'll get more as the night continues. This is played from Lauritsen to Theophile. All right, not much happening in that one at the moment. Let's go to Ajax Roma once more. Ooh, that's turned over once again by Roma at the back. Risky challenge, and the referee points to the spot. Ibanez knew he was always taking a risk, lunging in here. And it seems like the right decision indeed, as Tadic went down. Ibanez called for the foul inside the area. And what an opportunity for Ajax to double the lead here. A penalty kick forthcoming. Our second penalty kick of the night. The other one coming in the Villarreal Dinamo Zagreb game. A few deep breaths from Tadic, the Serbian forward who has 22 goals this season. That does lead the team. He leads the line for Ajax. And can he double the advantage for the hosts? It's Tadic. Oh, it's saved. The stop by Lopez. And how about that? Roma keep it a one-goal game. It wasn't a well-taken penalty by any means from Tadic. And it remains a 1-0 game as that's sent into the box, but comfortably handled by Lopez. Let's look back at this penalty kick. Yeah, he was going right down the middle, Tadic. And credit to Lopez for holding his ground, making the stop. And how about that? All right, let's go to Spain. Granada, Man United. A windy night in Granada, Spain. A corner kick for the hosts who trail by a goal. That's cleared. Ooh, only as far as Kennedy. His left-footed strike. Not a bad one whatsoever, but De Gea read it all the way. Able to make the stop. It did take a slight deflection off of Wan-Bissaka as well. And this will be a foul as well as a yellow card as Domingos Duarte is booked. He'll miss the next match next week at Old Trafford. All right, back to Zagreb, Villarreal. 1-goal game. The away side, Villarreal in the lead. Dinamo Zagreb, remember, have not lost in their last 14 Europa League home matches. Will that streak come to an end tonight? Thanks to Villarreal. We'll see. Here is Trigueros. Villarreal, meanwhile, have not lost in their last 10 away Europa League matches. So something's got to give between the two sides, unless, of course, they did draw, which is a possibility. Here's Albiol. Over to Torres. Oh, Trigueros with the right idea. But there's the header at the edge of the penalty area to win it back for Zagreb. Meyer will earn a throw. Let's go to Arsenal, Slavia, Prague. The only scoreless game out of the 4 quarterfinals taking place right now. Arsenal haven't had a clean sheet in their last 13 matches, by the way. Here's a chance for Prague. A solid save by Leno as he denied the substitute, Boril. There was a little deflection off of Bellerin. Here is Ba. Holdish. All right, let's go to Ajax and Roma. Why not? Let's do it. 1-0 Ajax. Free kick for Roma. They just had a opportunity, and they'll capitalize. It's Pellegrini with the equalizing goal. A goalkeeping blunder from Sherpin, but Roma won't care one bit. We're all level in Amsterdam, and how about that to start the second half in this match? Ajax were on the verge of going up 2-0. Lopez saving the penalty and denying Tadic. And then at the other end, moments later, it's Pellegrini who finds the back of the net. A horrid mistake as Sherpin overmeasured the strike, dove too far to his left. That ball trickling over the line, and we're all level in the Netherlands. Well, how about that? It was Klaassen in the 39th minute for Ajax, and now Pellegrini here in the 57th minute. And it's game on between these two sides in the Europa League quarterfinal. A huge away goal for Roma, and this game has completely shifted course. Closing in on the hour mark. Let's go to Granada, Man United now. Man U with a 1-0 lead. This will be a goal kick for Man U. David De Gea in no hurry to take it. Can Granada find a spark somehow, some way to tie this game up here in the second half? Nice touch out wide from Fernandez. Now Paul Pogba. Pogba for Maguire. Space here for Maguire. Maguire still going. Maguire just wide. That would have been a superb goal. Maguire able to just walk in. He kept on going, and no defender was getting even close to him. Man United, believe it or not, have been eliminated by a Spanish side in the last 3 seasons, whether that be in Champions League or Europa League. They're looking to make sure that's not the case again. The throw-in finds Rashford. Looking to switch fields, but it's picked off in the middle by Kennedy. His pass, though, right to Luke Shaw. No, rather Lindelof. Let's go to Arsenal, Slavia, Prague. This game still scoreless, but there's a steal by Lacazette. Lacazette in on goal. Oh, he struck the post. The rebound can't be put away. Lacazette with another golden opportunity. The Frenchman, who's had 26 goals in 72 European appearances, is an absolute disbelief. Wow, Arsenal just time and time again, right when you think they're surely going to score, miss by the slimmest of margins. Oh, wow. Another one that Arsenal just have to put away. There's no excuse. And they're inviting Slavia Prague to stay in this match. As that ball will trickle over the end line for a goal kick. Yeah, Lacazette just opened up too much, really, on that strike. Wow. It's one he has to put away. Arsenal absolutely should be in the lead by now, if not a multiple goal lead, but it remains 0-0. What a wild game this has been. Cedric for Willian. Willian back to Cedric. Sent across the face of the 6-yard box. Headed out to Xhaka. Bayern for Lacazette, who is so close to scoring the first goal of this game. Now Willian, edge of the 18-yard box. Willian onto his left foot into a dangerous area, but away it goes. Defended nicely by Hollis. Cedric takes the throw-in. Back on to Gabriel. All right, we're going to go from England to Croatia. Zagreb, Villarreal, still a close one. All the games in the quarterfinals right now, close ones. As Zagreb will make a change. Petkovic coming on. Exiting will be the striker Atim Vent. Castrati will also enter the match. By the way, Dinamo Zagreb have not reached a European semifinal since 1967. So that tells you how significant it would be for Zagreb to get to the semifinal of this competition. Villarreal, meanwhile, furthest they've been in this competition was the semifinals, 2004, 2011, and 2016. They got to that stage, but never to the final. Here's Petkovic, ball out wide. It can't be kept in by the other substitute, Castrati. Thanks, everyone, for tuning into the broadcast. Taken away by Villarreal. And while we're at it, let's give you action at Los Carmenes, Granada against Man United. And before we do so, match recap for those of you just tuning in. Man United scored the opening goal in the first half. Marcus Rashford, after a brilliant ball forward, taking it down so nicely and then dispatching it. Brilliant finish, slotting it by the keeper. Bottom right corner. And so that's what we've had so far in this match. We'll head back there in a moment, but right now, let's give you a match recap of the Ajax Roma game. It was Davy Klaassen with the opening goal off of a Roma mistake. 39 minutes in, Klaassen would put the host in the lead. And then in the second half, things would get very, very interesting. 52 minutes in, it would be a penalty for Ajax, but a poor kick by Tadic, the save made by Lopez. And then just minutes later in the 57th minute, Pellegrini would score on a Roma free kick. An absolute blunder from the Ajax keeper. And that is your match recap. 1-1 is the score. Meanwhile, what's gone on so far with Dinamo Zagreb and Villarreal? Well, 42nd minute, a penalty would be awarded to Villarreal. I think it's a bit of a cruel handball called there. But the penalty given nonetheless. And it would be Moreno stepping up and making no mistake. That's what has Villarreal up 1-0. Meanwhile, so far in the Arsenal-Slavia Prague match, Arsenal time and time again coming so close. Willian hit the post on a curling free kick. And then in the 62nd minute, Lacazette with the steal in the midfield. Breakaway chance and somehow unable to score. Striking the bar. Just unbelievable. One he has to put away. And those are the two best chances for Arsenal, but they've had many more. And it's crazy that it's still a 0-0 game in London. But that is what it is. And so there are your match recaps as we go to Granada, Man United. And look who's coming on. Edinson Cavani will replace the goal scorer, Marcus Rashford. Another productive night from Rashford, getting on the score sheet. Soldado with the strike, sending it well wide in the end. Granada just really haven't been able to test De Gea all that much tonight. It's been, for the most part, one-way traffic, just as Man United were hoping for. Kennedy with a chance. I will say, while Granada haven't tested De Gea all that much, they have at times. Kennedy with most of those chances for Granada. This game far from over. Man United with that 1-goal lead. You never know what can happen in the final quarter of this game. 67th minute. About the same in the other matches around Europe for the Europa League quarterfinals. Appreciate all of you who have tuned in this afternoon. Let's go to Zagreb in Villarreal. Villarreal looking for a second. Oh, and that's just wide of the target. The substitute there with the chance just got it caught up a bit underneath them, it appeared. Paco Alcácer, the Spanish legend, who's had 14 goals in 38 European appearances, could not put that one away. He came into the game at halftime. 25 minutes to play here on YouTube, Periscope, and Twitch. All right, to Ajax and Roma. 1-1. Here's a chance. Oh, a nice stop. It was actually a bit of an uncomfortable save in the end, as Lopez did the job ultimately. It was Onana with the layback. Tagliafico with a strike. And now Ajax like to play it short on the corner. Sent in, headed clear of the box. Ajax with the edge in possession so far tonight. And the shots. They've been the better team, but it is a 1-1 game. Oh, nice turn. Great through ball. Oh, what a save. Paulo Lopez doing a spectacular job. Ajax still with it on the left wing. About 70 minutes played. Sent to the near post. Headed over the end line. Will be a corner kick on the way for Ajax. The 7th of the game, as a matter of fact. All right, quickly over to Arsenal, Slavia, Prague. Will there be a goal in this first leg? That's the question. There should be by now, but Arsenal have wasted so many chances. And I'll tell you what, Slavia Prague certainly haven't been too far away from their first goal of the match. Leno under a bit of pressure. Sends it up the middle. Taken right back by Lucas Borrell. Now here is Kolar. Out wide. All right, Granada, Man United we go. 20 minutes to play. Man United up by 1. There's a steal by Granada, and here they come. Kennedy lays it ahead. Oh, the cross took a deflection off of Lindelof. It will be a Granada corner kick, but Diego Martinez certainly was hoping for a goal on that attacking spell. But he must be happy with the way his team has not given up. They've kept on grinding away, looking for the equalizer. And they now have a chance to get that equalizer from the set piece. They like to play it short. Now it comes in. The header won, though, by Wan-Bissaka. That's right to Mason Greenwood. Back to Dinamo Zagreb and Villarreal. Whiparound coverage here of the Europa League quarterfinals. 1-0, Villarreal leading the Croatian hosts. And now for 2, it's a nice punch over the bar. Livakovic has had some fine saves tonight. There's another deflected effort, this time from Trigueros. Ajax Roma, what a game this has been. That's where we'll head to now. 1-1 is the score. And here come Ajax. Good combination play. Lopez stands tall to make the save. And now Roma looking to spark a counterattack. But nothing going as Edin Dzeko couldn't get to it. Yeah, certainly the Roma defense has looked all out of sorts on multiple occasions tonight. Nervy moments for them as Tadic is fouled. Free kick on the way for Ajax. Quite the effort from Anthony of Ajax moments ago. Arsenal, Slavia Prague is where we head to now. 0-0. In a cagey affair from London with about a quarter hour to play. Oh, Cedric with a clearance. It's not away. Slavia Prague's effort just wide of the target. That's the closest the Czechs have come to finding the back of the net. Wow. Going for the near post there. Sochu with the effort. And now it looks like a substitution will be made. That's it for Bukayo Saka tonight. His day coming to an end. He had a great chance earlier that he put just wide of the far post. Disappointing and frustrating night for Arsenal, as they are still scoreless. A number of changes actually being made here. So Saka will make way for Nicolas Pepe. And we will see Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang take to the pitch. Is he the man Arsenal need? Aubameyang replacing Alexander Lacazette. Thomas Partey has also come off for the Gunners. So Mikel Arteta trying to spice things up and hope for the bench to make an impact. It was El Neni who replaced Partey. Oh, Smith Rowe, great ball in, and Aubameyang sends it just wide. His first touch of the game, and it nearly found the back of the net. Smith Rowe with just a brilliant cross, brilliant service, and Aubameyang, I think, got his feet all messed up. I mean, he just didn't hit it purely. Took a bit of an awkward hop, and Aubameyang was thrown off. But what a chance for the Gabonese striker right after coming on. Mikel Arteta knows that these chances simply have to be put away, or else those misses could come back to haunt them. Let's go to Granada and Man United now. Man United holding on, leading by a goal. Free kick given to Man United, taken by McTominay. Thanks to all of you who have tuned in today. Much appreciated. It's a good in-swinging ball. Tellez seeking out, I believe, Cavani. It was just ahead of Cavani and will end up being just a goal kick for Granada. Man United, really all season long, for the most part, found a way to get the job done, and that may be the case tonight. It's not always pretty from them, but it's most important as they hold on for the victory. Granada looking to change that. Poor ball out wide. Arsenal, Slavia Prague is where we'll head back to. They're inside the final 10 minutes. And it's a corner kick here for Arsenal. The Gunners with yet another chance. Will they at last put one away? Played to the edge of the six, popped in the air. Slavia Prague with some defending to do here. And they actually do quite well to move it out. Rob Holding, though, steals it right back. Here come Arsenal. Martinelli goes for goal. Deflection on the way, as it went just over the bar. Martinelli, the substitute with the chance. It will be a corner kick for Arsenal. Yet another one. Martinelli's first scoring chance since coming on. Here's Nicolas Pepe. Deflected cross. In the end, snagged by Collard. No issues for the Prague keeper. And he'll now punt this well downfield. Look at this punt. All the way to the edge of the Arsenal penalty area. But Bellerin did nice to win possession back. Arsenal would expect to be in the lead at this point, but they are not. Xhaka looking for Smith Rowe, who was making a run, but could not connect. And that's the type of game it's been for the Gunners. All right, let's go to Ajax and Roma. 1-1 the score. Just over 10 minutes to play in this one. Thanks all for tuning in. As you can tell, it's been a long day for myself. I'm a bit burnt out as this header is saved. Anthony with another chance for Ajax. He's had plenty of opportunities. Nice stop, though, once more, as that was parried over the bar by the Roma keeper, Lopez. 8th attempt on target that was for Ajax. Now here comes the corner. Blasted over. Let's go back to Slavia Prague at Arsenal. 0-0, 84th minute. Will this change? Is there late drama at the Emirates? We will have to wait and see. Here's El Neni, the substitute. It's back with Arsenal. Sent forward. A nice steal and a free kick will be earned by Slavia Prague. The foul against Martinelli. Five minutes to play until we reach second half stoppage time. Time winding down in all four quarterfinals. It looks like Olayinka will come off for Slavia Prague. Traore, his replacement. Five minutes left, and then stoppage time. Long ball forward, headed by Villarreal. And now sent forward. Could this lead to an Arsenal attacking opportunity? Yes, it might. Here's a good run. What a chip and what a finish. Arsenal have finally found that breakthrough goal. It's Nicola Pepe. It's Arsenal 1, Slavia Prague 0. And finally, they can celebrate in the 86th minute. It's Pepe with a nice little dink, chipping it by the keeper. And absolute devastation for Slavia Prague on the other side. Who've fought to the very end, kept it scoreless up until now. You have to feel for them, but it's a really, really good run made by Pepe. And with his pace, there was no catching up to him, I should say. Zima was trying to get to Pepe, and what a left-footed finish. Outstanding. Just chipping it by the keeper, slotting it into the bottom left corner. Brilliant. And Arsenal have finally taken the lead, and now we have at least a goal in all four quarterfinals taking place. All right. Well, after that, we go now to Granada and Manchester United. Here come Man United down the left wing. Oh, it's a nice pass. Fernandez with a chance. Save made. And now it's cleared away inside the 6. Fernandez was trying to put it away on the follow-up. Could not do so. Back with Man United, though. Here's Reece James. Leaves it for Matic. The cross takes a deflection. And now Granada will win the free kick. Yeah, really nice save from Silva to deny Bruno Fernandes point blank range. Rui Silva getting left hand to it. Two Portuguese guys 1v1 there. Rui Silva and Bruno Fernandes. 84th minute in this match. Or coming down to the wire in all these matches. 88th minute between Arsenal and Slavia Prague. Nicolas Pepe's goal off the bench has proven to be the difference between these two sides. We'll see if there's any more late drama from the Emirates in London. Popped in the air by Gabriel. Headed forward. And now it'll be sent back to the keeper by Zima. All right, Ajax Roma, we haven't been here in a little while. 1-1. A tie game with 4 minutes to play. And a corner kick here. Pellegrini will head over to take it. Pellegrini, the in-swinger, to the back post. Oh! It's a rocket into the back of the net. And Roma have come storming back. It's Ibanez with the golazzo of the day. It's Roma 2, Ajax 1. And my, oh my, Roma have turned it around in the second half in absolute epic fashion. Just an outstanding strike. Ibanez taking it down with the chest and a laser with the left foot. There was no stopping that. A rocket from Ibanez. 2-1 Roma. Wow, beautiful. Stupendous. Earlier in the half, Ajax were on the verge of taking a 2-0 lead until Tadic's penalty was denied. Moments later, Roma would tie it. And now Ibanez putting the Italians in the lead. Wow. All right. Is there more late drama elsewhere in these quarterfinal matches? Arsenal leading Slavia Prague 1-0. They have just entered stoppage time. And that's where I'll head to right now. Slavia Prague certainly not backing down. It will be an Arsenal goal kick. Bernd Leno in no rush to take it. So he gets ready to take that. Let's go to Dinamo Zagreb, Villarreal. 1-0 Villarreal. And they are in possession. Into the box. Alcácer with a bit of skill. Takes it down nicely. Passes it off. Now to the end line. Cut back. Alcácer. Oh, man. He was right there inside the 6, but he was offside nonetheless. Flag went up on that far sideline. Or no, rather, on the original pass. That's where the offsides was called. All right, back to Arsenal. Slavia Prague. They're about midway through stoppage time. 1-0, Arsenal leading. Arsenal looking to hold on for a gritty first leg victory over this Czech teams in Slavia Prague that certainly, are a quality side. There's a reason they're in the quarterfinals, beating a Scottish team in Rangers the last round and most impressively defeating Leicester City in the round of 32. Gabriel clears it out. Quick throw in taken by Prague. Prague still going for the equalizer. Oh, here's a chance. What a stop. Leno at the near post denying Slavia Prague of a late equalizer in stoppage time. Provad absolutely ripping one on goal. And actually, Leno did get a hand to it, and then it went off the post. Unbelievable. Arsenal clinging on, and I mean clinging on right now to the lead. Here comes the corner kick with 1 minute to play. Oh, to the back post. It's headed in. Slavia Prague have tied it late. Would you believe it? It's Hules, the center back. It's Slavia Prague in the 93rd minute. 1-1 at the Emirates as Mikel Arteta slams down his water bottle in dismay. Slavia Prague have canceled out Pepe's goal. 1-1. How about that? Wow. Hules at the back post. Right place, right time. He was there for the finish. And we're all tied up here. And that surely will do it for this first leg. And what a cracking second leg it should be back in the Czech Republic. Because Slavia Prague have grabbed that all-important away goal. Arsenal were a minute away from holding on. Pure delight for Slavia Prague. This is certainly a result that they will be pleased with heading into that second leg. 1-1 the score. We have now exceeded the minimum of 4 minutes added on in the second half. It's Hules' first goal in 8 Europa League matches this season. But what a goal it is for the defender. The final whistle coming any moment now. An epic ending, to say the least. And Arsenal will be extremely disappointed. They really have no one but themselves to blame. So many chances that they should have put away and did not. And that is it. The final whistle has come 1-1. And what a second leg that is setting up to be between Arsenal and Slavia Prague. All right, that's the first game to go final. Now we go to Granada and Man United. 1-0 Man U. Can they get an insurance goal late? Well, they just might. I believe a penalty kick has been awarded. Is that what the referee is signaling? It looks like it. A point to the spot from the official. It'll be a penalty kick for Man United. A yellow card is coming out as well. This is the last thing Granada wanted to end this match. VAR, we'll take a look. There's an off-the-ball collision, a little push in the back perhaps. That's what the referee saw. And so it will indeed be a penalty kick on the way. It was Bryce given the yellow. He will miss the next match as well due to yellow card accumulation. And so here we go. It's Portuguese against Portuguese. It's Bruno Fernandes against Rui Silva. Well, an important penalty kick here. Fernandes, the Portuguese, has 23 goals this season, which leads Man United. And in the 90th minute, it's an opportunity to double the lead for the away side. Bruno Fernandes has been very effective from the spot this season. Will he be able to deliver here? Fernandes against Silva. Portugal against Portugal here. Silva looking straight into the eyes of Fernandes. Oh, he slips it by Bruno Fernandes. A bit fortunate, but a second goal has come nonetheless for Man United. Fernandes' third goal in his fifth Europa League match. Rui Silva can't believe he hasn't kept it out. It slipped right under his right arm. He was there. But Man United have doubled the advantage nonetheless. Almost a sigh of relief from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer afterwards. And meanwhile, it looks like Roma and Ajax has gone final. It has. So 2-1 Roma with the comeback victory. You can see what it means for them. Ibanez with a beauty. The goal of the game, the goal of the game, but the goal of the night is what I should say, out of all four quarterfinals. And it looks like Dinamo Zagreb and Villarreal, the only game left going, and that has gone final as well. So all the games have come to an end. What a thrilling evening it was of first leg quarterfinal action in the UEFA Europa League. As we go through the results of all four quarterfinals, Villarreal defeating Dinamo Zagreb on the road 1-0. Roma in comeback fashion with an away win as well, 2-1 over Ajax. Arsenal drawing Slavia Prague 1-1. And Man United and Granada actually still going on. That final whistle coming any moment. But it looks like Man United will come out on top by a final score of 2-0. So when you look at these results, certainly some cracking second legs to come. You can't count Dinamo Zagreb out against Villarreal, that's for sure. But the two second legs I'm the most looking forward to have to be Ajax Roma. Roma with a 2-1 lead heading into that second leg, and Arsenal Slavia Prague, which is 1-1 heading into the second leg. And officially in Spain, Granada Man United has gone final. 2-0 is the end result Fernandez's late penalty kick doubled the advantage for Man United, and they are certainly in a very comfortable position heading into the second leg back at Old Trafford a week from tonight. Well, these quarterfinals certainly did not disappoint in the slightest, as Bruno Fernandes and Rui Silva have some words, some kind words afterwards. The two Portuguese internationals, Alex Telles, another Portuguese as well, over there in the conversation as both teams shake hands and all the games final. Hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast, as that will do it for my Whiparound quarterfinal coverage of the UEFA Europa League. Some great games, some great second legs to look forward to a week from tonight. And that will do it, as I'm Samuel Reese signing off, saying so long. Hope you enjoyed coverage of all four quarterfinals in the Europa League.